Hello there and happy Video Monday, Tisha Mahar here. This week, this video goes out to Leslie, and Leslie asked me to share for this week's video my opinion on Ayurvedic medicine, and what Leslie wanted to know as well was whether I incorporate personally the principles of Ayurveda into my life and into my diet. So first off, let me just say that I think Ayurvedic medicine is absolutely brilliant. I incorporate many principles as relates to my dosha. I'll explain in a moment. But I don't follow it 100%. So like all aspects of nutrition and nutritional science, I kind of investigate, learn, try out, incorporate some, and then leave the rest. With regards to Ayurvedic, so let me back up a little bit. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Ayurvedic medicine is basically a system it's been used for centuries in ancient India, is where it originated. And basically this system of practicing medicine, or of practicing certainly preventative medicine, is designed around balancing your individual dosha. So what a dosha is basically your mind-body constitution, so your personal tendencies. And so each individual is classified as either a vata, a pitta, or a kapha type. You can also be a blend of two doshas, so you could be vata kapha or vata pitta, or you could be even a blend of all three. So how you figure out what your dosha is by doing a survey. You're answering a bunch of questions about your emotional, mental, and body tendencies. And then based on those answers, you can kind of figure out what your dosha is. My dosha really resonates for me. When I take these surveys, I've done a number of them. The two references that I would use for this that I think are fantastic are Perfect Health, which is a book by Deepak Chopra. And then the other one that I love, which I have right here, is Conscious Eating by Gabriel Cousens. And both of these books go into great detail about the Ayurvedic system and about how you can balance or find greater balance by following the principles as they relate to your dosha. So I'm personally a vata kapha. Those are my doshas. I would be what you would say is a duo dosha, I guess, as opposed to a tri, just two, vata and kapha. And it's tricky for me because I'm a bit of an extremist, and wouldn't you guess it, my doshas are also very extreme. Vata and kapha tendencies are very, very different. So it's tricky to find balance sometimes, and basically what balances one can unbalance the other, and so it takes a little bit of, again, trial and error to figure out what's going on. Sometimes also we can be really unbalanced as people, and so we might think that we're one kind of dosha, but really we're just a very unbalanced version of our real dosha. Again, I know this is kind of confusing. If you're interested though, if it intrigues you at all, get one of those books and everything will be explained to you in, great detail, so that it makes sense. But I do incorporate some of the principles or the suggestions for my dosha. I, for example, find that I have difficult time with really cold weather, really windy weather, which is totally off centering for vata type people. Vata types can lose weight very quickly. Kapha types can gain weight very quickly. That's me. I can go up and down pretty easily, one way or the other, based on stress, based on season, all these things. So basically what the system does is it helps you to identify your doshas. It helps you to identify where your imbalances might be if you're unbalanced in one of your types. And then it gives you recommendations for what you can do to help balance it. Again, for example, I sometimes become a little bit unbalanced in my vata dosha in the winter because of the cold. My circulation suffers. I sometimes lose a little bit of weight, and I don't have a lot of weight to lose. I try to maintain at this point. My skin might get really, really dry. All of these are very vata things. And so warming food actually really helps me during the winter. So this is where I incorporate some. There was a period of time where I was 100% like totally raw foodist, like to the extreme, no exception. And I think that I actually developed some vata imbalances at that time of my life. A lot of things were working, but some things definitely weren't. And it's because I think my body needs a little bit of that heat, whether it be from warm foods, hot teas, spices added to my salads, whatever. But I had to start incorporating some of those things that help to calm the vata dosha. So I hope this has made sense to you. To answer your question, Leslie, I think it's an amazing system. I think it's brilliant. And I absolutely incorporate it, and I absolutely, even though I don't sometimes go into great detail about it with my clients, sometimes I will make certain recommendations that I know will be pacifying to their particular dosha, if I feel like there might be an imbalance there. So yeah, I think it's awesome. If you don't know anything about Ayurveda, if you don't know what your dosha is, check it out. You can even just Google, punch into Google, my Ayurvedic dosha, or what is my constitution, something like that. But you'll be able to find quizzes online as well. Otherwise, again, I recommend even better than that, Perfect Health by Deepak Chopra. Do I have that one here? No, I don't. It's a white cover though. And then also Conscious Eating by Gabriel Cousens, which is a beautiful book. This is one of my favorite books in the world. As always, I hope this has been helpful to you. I love connecting with you. And if you want to connect with me, leave a message below. Send me a message via my website, info@tishamahar.com, or through my Facebook page, Tisha Mahar and the Home of Living Live. Lastly, this is very important. I don't know why, but on Facebook today, I noticed that there's, in my message area, like my inboxes, there's this other thing, this inbox called Other, and I clicked on it, and there were like hundreds of messages in there from like 2-3 years ago that I never got, I never saw. So from my heart, if you sent me a message and I didn't get back to you, OMG, I'm so sorry. It's because of damn Facebook and technology, and I did not even know about this other inbox. I get a ton of messages. I get to my business Facebook page. I respond to them all. Sometimes it takes a little bit because I get a lot, but it seems a lot of your messages have also gone into this other file that I didn't even know existed. So again, it's really important to me that I answer your questions, and I am so sorry if for some reason you didn't get a response from me. Please know that. And if you're still wondering whatever you messaged me about, just because I can't go back to all these messages from 2013, please reach out to me again, and I will be looking in that other inbox from now on. Take care, everybody. Have a great Monday. Have a great week. See you soon.